Recording in progress.
Hi Tirto, good morning.
Hello everyone, how are you?
Hello,
How are you all?
Balbir.
Hey Triptu, how are you?
Yeah, good. Hello, Ankit.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Not good.
So is there any new participant in this room or
Oh no.
Now we are waiting for last year participant.
is Nano, Triptu, Rinku, Ankit?
No, I'm not new. I'm old.
No,
No, I'm just repeating your names.
Okay.
Who's Ankit Kumar? Did
I am
Ankit
old
join today
student.
or?
No, I am old student.
Okay.
Yes, but I missed more classes.
Okay. इसमें कैसा ठीक चुका Nano, you are from Udhampur, okay? Is it right?
Yes, bro.
Hello?
Yes,
Nano,
yes,
are you from Udhampur?
yes, bro.
Okay. So, how is the weather there?
Yeah,
Like, what is the current temperature?
so normally, uh,
Okay, none of actually he isn't enough awake now. So the thing is today,
Good morning, ma'am.
yeah, good morning. Today we are going to do simple future as we have completed present and past. Just a minute. Let me share my screen. So, simple future, it has two forms, right? One is will and another one is be going to, or we can say am, is, are going to. So simple future can be done with these two. Now, first of all, you can see in case of form will, the sentence structure would be subject plus will plus verb 1 or present form of verb, subject, will, or present form of verb. In example, you can see that you will help him later. You subject, then will, then verb present form, that is help. Now, if we talk about to make it interrogative, we need to क्या करना होगा, will को पहले लाना होगा, right? We need to replace you by will. Not replace, actually we need to change
Interesting.
the
Interchange.
position of will and you, will and subject. For example, will you help him later, and negative, you will not help him later. So that is in case of will, which we generally use also, right? But something new is about be going to or am is are going to. Sometime we say that you are going to meet Jen tonight. So here you can see you is subject, be means are, and going to meet. So that is, many people think that that is maybe present continuous, but actually that is simple present tense, simple future tense. So you are going to meet Jen tonight. Example, sorry, interrogative, are you going to meet, and negative, you are not going to meet. Now the main thing is that where to use will and where to use be going to. So few scenarios are there where we need to use will, and few scenarios are there where we need to use be going to or am is are going to. So first of all, you can see use one will to express any kind of voluntary action. Voluntary action means that a speaker will do something voluntarily. मतलब आप खुद से कुछ कर रहे हो, speaker जो है वो खुद से कुछ कर रहा है. A voluntary action is the one the speaker offers to do something or someone voluntarily, will to respond to someone else's complaint or request for help. तो किसी ने आपसे कोई कंप्लेंट किया है या फिर हेल्प के लिए रिक्वेस्ट किया है, आप उसका रिप्लाई दे रहे हो कि ठीक है मैं कर दूंगा ये. will, we use will when we request for, किसी को आप हेल्प के लिए रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तब भी आप will का यूज करोगे. And will not or won't, WON apostrophe S, that is the short form or contraction of will not. So we can use that when you are refusing, right? Anything. For example, if you say that I will send you the email, I will send you the information when I get it. So that is kind of a voluntary action. आप खुद से बोल रहे हो कि मैं भेज दूंगा. I will translate the email so Mr. Smith can read it. That is also another voluntary action. Now, if you are asking for help, कि will you help me move this heavy table? Will you make me dinner? आप पूछ रहे हो, किसी से मदद मांग रहे हो, तो आप यूज कर रहे हो सिंपल फ्यूचर. अभी आप बोल रहे हो कि मैं ऐसा नहीं करने वाला हूँ, I won't do all the housework myself. So that is you are refusing. At that time you are using simple future tense. Now in this scenario, first of all, we can use will. Second, will can be used in case of to express any kind of promise. आप किसी को promise कर रहे हो या फिर कोई और आपको promise कर रहा है. For example, I will call you when I arrive. मैं आपको कॉल करूंगा जब मैं पहुंच जाऊंगा. ठीक है. I promise I won't tell anyone, tell him about the surprise party. मैं promise करती हूँ या फिर करता हूँ कि मैं आपको उसको उस सरप्राइज पार्टी के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोलूंगी. डोंट वरी, आई बी केयरफुल, लाइक दैट. तो ये सारे हैं जो आप किसी से प्रॉमिस कर रहे हो, चाहे उसमें प्रॉमिस वर्ड यूज कर रहे हो या फिर नहीं कर रहे हो, सेंस भी है, देन ऑल्सो यू नीड टू यूज विल. Use number 3, you can see be going to. Where to use be going to? Whenever you are expressing any kind of plan, future planning. जब आप कुछ बोल रहे हो कि he is going to spend his vacation in Hawaii, तो वो अपना वेकेशन कहाँ पे स्पेंड करने वाला है? हवाई में. She is not going to spend her vacation. जब भी आप पॉजिटिव में बोल रहे हो, keep in mind that negative also works in the same situation. I'm going to be an actor when I grow up. Michelle is going to begin medical school next year. ये सारे जो है ये प्लानिंग्स है. ऑलरेडी आपने प्लान किया कि ऐसा होने वाला है. नाउ इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी दैट इट हैज टू बी कम ट्रू ऑलवेज. राइट, कभी कभी ना भी हो सकता है, बट एटलीस्ट आपने प्लान किया है कि मैं जब बड़ा होऊंगा तब मैं एक्टर बनूंगा. नाउ दिस इज योर प्लानिंग, so it has to be explained only in future simple tense with be going to. Now will and be going to both we can use in case of prediction. If you are making any kind of prediction, future के लिए आप कुछ predict कर रहे हो, जैसे कि John Smith will be the next president. Here you can use John Smith is going to be the next president. The movie Zenith will win several Academy Awards. Here you can use that the movie Zenith is going to win, right? So both can be used here. But one thing is not written, which I am telling you. That is, in case of prediction, also few cases are there where we need to use will and be going to. For example, if you think that is going to happen in future, कभी कभी हम सोचते हैं ना कि ऐसा होगा, कि इस मुझे लगता है, I think कि tomorrow will be rain, right? It will be raining tomorrow. कल बारिश होगी, मुझे लगता है. I don't have any proof, right? So at that time you need to use will. जब आप सोचते हो कि ऐसा होगा, but जब आपके पास कुछ proof है, look at the grey clouds. Look at the grey clouds. It is going to rain tomorrow. क्यों आपने it is going to क्यों कहा? क्योंकि आपने ग्रे क्लाउड्स को देख के कहा. ठीक है, तो आपके पास प्रूफ है. जब प्रेडिक्शन के लिए आप फ्यूचर के लिए कुछ प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हो, एट दैट टाइम इफ यू हैव प्रूफ, then you need to use am is are going to there, or if you are normally thinking about it, then you need to use will. ठीक है, it is not written here. If you want to write it down separately, you can. Okay, now the one more important thing is there, that is, just a minute, no future in time clauses. No future in time clauses. Now all these time clauses you can see: when, while, before, after, by the time, as soon as, if, unless. After all these time clauses you can't use any future tense. For example, when you will arrive tonight, we will go out for dinner. That is wrong sentence. You need to say when you arrive tonight, we will go out for dinner. Why? Because after when is also time expression, and after that you can't use future. So instead of simple future, you need to use simple present tense. You need to remember all those: when, while, before, after, by the time, as soon as, if, unless. Generally we say no, if we say that if you will study hard, you will pass the exam. That is wrong sentence, right? Because after if we can't use will, we need to say if we study hard, or if you study well, then we will pass the exam. Okay, so when, while, after, before, as soon as, if, unless. We can't use any future tense. Keep in mind that.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you please explain one more time? I just
So Vishwas is here.
yes.
He is always there. Now the thing is, after when, few time expressions are there. When,
No,
while.
ma'am. Starting से. Sorry, मैंने अभी भी join किया है.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Just can you
Your
please
kind
turn
of
on the
students
camera?
actually need AI. Okay, just a minute. I'm revising it. Wait. In short, I'm revising it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
So let me share my screen just within
Yes.
5 minutes. So simple future का दो form है. Okay. First is will. Second is am, is, are going to. Example, in case of form will, you can see subject plus will plus verb 1. So you will help him later. Now to make it interrogative, will को पहले लाना होगा. Will you help? And negative, you will not help. In case of be going to or am, is, are going to, you are going to meet Jen tonight. Now, are you going to? and you are not going to, right? So am is are आप ऐड कर सकते हो in case of be, जहाँ पे हम be going to बोल रहे हैं ना, वहाँ पे be को be के जगह पे am is are यूज किया जाता है. Now where to use will, कहाँ पे will यूज करना है, कहाँ पे be going to यूज करना है. will यूज करना है कोई भी किसी भी तरह का वॉलेंटरी एक्शन पे. जो एक्शन आप वॉलेंटरी में, मतलब क्या, कोई मीटिंग में कभी वॉलेंटियर होता है ना, मतलब खुद से आप कर रहे
Yes.
हो
Yes.
या फिर कोई और कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई विल सेंड यू द इन्फॉर्मेशन व्हेन आई गेट इट, मैं आपको भेज दूंगी. मैं आई विल ट्रांसलेट द ईमेल, मैं ये कर दूंगी. आप खुद से बोल रहे हो मैं ये कर दूंगा.
Okay.
नेक्स्ट उस सिचुएशन में यूज कर सकते हो जब कोई आपको हेल्प, आपसे कोई मदद मांग रहा है कि ये कर दोगे, वो कर दोगे, मेरे लिए आप थोड़ा सा चाय बना दोगे, विल यू मेक सम
Will
टी
you help
फॉर
me?
मी. सो ये
Okay.
सारे केसेस में आप विल यूज करोगे. किसी को आप रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हो कि थोड़ा सा ये कर दो ना, कि विल यू हेल्प मी मूव दिस हैवी टेबल, आप थोड़ा सा मदद कर दोगे, तो ये सारी सिचुएशन में यूज करोगे. नेक्स्ट जब आप रिफ्यूज कर रहे हो कि मैं ऐसा नहीं करने वाला हूँ, सॉरी, सो आई वोंट डू ऑल द हाउस वर्क माई सेल्फ, मैं अकेले नहीं करने वाली हूँ. So that is first scenario. Second, to promise any kind of promise. जब आप किसी को कुछ promise करते हो उस time भी आप use कर सकते हो.
I will can you
I will call you when I get time. मैं call कर दूंगी.
okay.
यूज बी गोइंग टू कहाँ पे यूज करना है, जब आप कोई फ्यूचर प्लानिंग किसी को डिस्क्राइब कर रहे हो कि ही इज गोइंग टू स्पेंड हिज वेकेशन इन हवाई और शी इज गोइंग टू बी एक्टर, राइट, लाइक दैट. तो जो भी आप फ्यूचर के लिए प्रेडिक्ट कर, फ्यूचर के लिए प्लान एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हो, वहां पे यूज कर सकते हो. नाउ विल एंड बी गोइंग टू बोथ कैन बी यूज्ड इन केस ऑफ फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्शन. बट द सिनेरियो इज फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्शन में जो आप सोचते हो, सिर्फ आपके पास कोई प्रूफ नहीं है, वहां पे आपको विल यूज करना है. और जहां पे आपके पास प्रूफ है वहां पे आप बी गोइंग टू यूज करोगे. जैसे जॉन स्मिथ विल बी भी कर सकते हो, जॉन स्मिथ इज गोइंग टू बी कर सकते हो. आप प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हो कि ऐसा होने वाला है. एंड देन लास्ट में जो मैंने कहा कि आफ्टर all those time expression when, while, as soon as, if, unless, उसके बाद we can't use any future tense. So we need to, instead of simple future, we need to use present simple. Okay, that was
Okay.
a summary kind of thing. Okay, so now everyone kindly switch on your camera. So today my camera is on, so everyone's camera has to be on. That is kind of a punishment I'm giving to everyone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
विश्वास,
In
प्रेरणा,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
प्रेरणा, रिंकू, खान,
Yes, told.
communication, most of the communication is body language, over 60%.
body language. Correct. I got it. If your body is not okay, then you can't do anything. That's why my camera was off for a few days. But other than, because I don't like to cancel class. That is my, means what we can say. If I work in office also, if I'm not, means in that situation that where I'm just near to the death, then only I will cancel. Otherwise not. On my birthday I don't cancel. On my anniversary I don't care about all
And
those.
also, it seems good when we see the faces here. Like
Yeah,
we have a chat and we say
correct.
face.
Correct. So
It's
what was the topic actually?
It was women empowerment.
Okay, few of the participants didn't speak. Yeah, in yesterday didn't actually get chance because of me. So Anirudh, please speak.
Yes,
You can
ma'am.
start.
Okay, ma'am. So our topic was women empowerment. Can it reduce, violence against women? So first, I would like to tell the definition about what is empowerment. So women empowerment, we can say that bringing uh, at a equal position both men and women on the basis of skill and employment and at all kind of rights to be provided to both men and women at equal basis on the basis of skill. Okay. So can women empowerment reduces violence against the women or not? On my perspective, it is not. Women empowerment cannot reduce the violence against women and at anywhere because the women empowerment is different arena and violence against them is different because the violence is happening against women is not because of they are not getting rights or some kind of uh, rights. So, what are the reasons? Maybe one of the reason is advertisement industry. Advertisement industry is objectifying their body, objectifying their beauty to sell their product and making them a objectable objectable thing to and represent them to the society that they are just an object for them. Even a company is selling a car, they used to hire some kind of some of the beauty means contestant peoples means girls to advertise their product. But the thing is to get the attention of people, so they hire those girls for that. Even in social medias or social media industry or in movies are made for to attract uh, more and more audience so that they can sell their movies. Uh, those who are talking about women empowerment, they will not talk about the B grade movies. They will not talk about the item song which is being used in the movies. They will never complain about that. But when it comes to the men and women comparison, they will start blaming to men. That is the thing. Whenever a movie comes in releases, whenever a movie release in cinema halls, there may be one or two item songs which is being used in that movie. There is no sense of using that at any in that movie. But to attract more and more audience, the uses that means movies, item songs. And one more reason could be is that uh, those who wanted means uh, those women who are working in household work, they are told means there is a mentality of those who are promoting women empowerment. They will say that those girls who are working in household work, their rights were means violated. Their dreams were not recognized. Their works are not recognized, and also they are called as behenji. And those who are working in household work, these are termed to be a behenji. But a same woman who goes in corporate world and earns some amount of money, then that is a modern girl. No, that is not the thing to be used for those girls who are working in household. They are caring for their children. They are caring for the old parents of the means her husband and caring her husband as well. Uh, so what could be the how this violence can be reduced in the society? So one of the reason is teaching both men and women equally, morally and ethically. Means at the from the childhood as well, both men means boy and girl should be teach uh, about the things that is these things are good, these things are bad. If we teach them from the childhood, their mentality will develop according with the media which is objectifying them, the girls. If we teach from the childhood that these are not the means these are not reality. These are just the disrep. This is disrupting things for the girls. So one of the reason about the teaching them from the childhood about the things related to objectifying, respect for gender for each gender, and next could be about the means connecting both boy and girl about the tradition of the means tradition of the country. And next would be though means family. Why the women empowerment, the culture which is spreading in India, that is a Western culture, I would say. Uh, they thinks the women's is very respectful in India, not anywhere around the world. Only in Indian religions, women are means worshipped as goddess, and nowhere in the world, women are means worshipped as a goddess around anywhere. And in the country where first woman name was come first after the god name means Radha, Krishna, Sita, Ram. That is the respect we have for the women in our country. We have based family structure in around all over the world. Because of that, the divorce rate is almost 0 or 1%, comparing to Sweden or American countries where 44%, 51%, 54% divorce rate is there. So, women empowerment means doesn't mean that if someone is working in corporate where or earning some amount of money and getting independent, that is not an women empowerment. Women empowerment means providing basic necessity to all the gender without discriminating both any of them. That she means a girl is going to harassment in future, so she will not get her studies, she will not get basic amenities which is in the means in the family. But things are changing, they are also getting all the respect, all the studies, they can pursue all their higher studies, and their families are also supporting them. But the media is degrading their those traditional things which are they have to carry on. Means women are God made them that they are careable, they care for whole family, they can manage whole family. A boy cannot manage whole family and his job, but a girl has power, they have capability to handle both an employment and job and household one. But uh, if a girl also go outside and uh, work outside, then what will happen to those children uh, in future if both the parents will work in corporate world? How they will nourish them? How they will means take care of them? Because at present the families are getting nuclear family. So because of that, children who are born and parents are working outside, they are having mental disorders. Like if they have some kind of they want to ask something, but parents are not available, and they are with their servants. So I would say that women empowerment is a fancy kind of word which is being used in the society, but um, all the rights which are being given more than a man at present, I would say. There are many laws which is in favor of women, but there is no law against supporting a man if there is a crime is committed by a woman. Not a single woman is means sentenced to death, means hanging. No woman is hanged till now in the independent India. So uh, so I would like to end with that. Our Indian laws have given lots of rights to all the women. Even the fundamental rights is not discriminating anyone. So and the government is working all the way that he can do for the empowerment of women. But I would say that the regulations should be on the social medias and on the people who are objectifying them. That is my point, ma'am.
Yes, and Anirudh, you said on my opinion. That would be in my opinion, not on. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And 2 points that I would like to add here, that household work means inside whatever you are doing at work, or whatever you are doing at home. So both can be actually manageable by both of the genders. It is not that women can manage household work as well. They are not superwoman, right? So it is
Yes.
manageable by men also. Okay, so men need to understand that fact that you can't because many people think that women are stupid, but they are not stupid. They know why you are praising that. Okay, okay, you can do everything, right? But
They are not,
we
ma'am,
we
they are not
can
stupid. They are smart.
smarter, so they can do it. But why to do? The point
Smarter.
is, I can do everything, but that doesn't mean that I have to do everything, right? So that there is a difference.
Because has a smile.
And second thing, that we don't want to be treated, that is problem. Just told, no, that in India they consider, they should be considered, not they considered, they should be considered as goddess, right? So that is the problem.
Hmm.
We don't need that goddess treatment. We need only human being treatment. Treat us as human being. Whatever rights a man have, we need that only, right?
That's a
we,
good point,
we
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
We
So
should
if
only need human treatment.
exactly, so if you think that we are goddess or something like that, so that makes us kind of alien, right? And men sometimes they don't know how to treat a woman. It is not about whatever
That's why,
woman
ma'am.
can do.
That's why I said.
Hmm.
That's why the moral and ethical means things to be taught in the childhood. And I'm
There
not
is,
saying that goddess treatment means I
yeah,
am just putting an example that we are respecting goddess.
no,
We are worshipping women as goddess.
we should
So we are,
respect. Men should
yeah, we
respect, but
are,
men are not.
we are, ma'am, we are respecting. But I am just putting an example that we are also worshipping them.
Exactly. But that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
actually, that is, they are goddess and we are normal human being.
Yeah.
We have all the faults and everything. So we also making mistake. Sometime females are also abusers. So that is not that as a human, as a female, everything you can do. And that statement is really wrong. That how can you talk to a woman like that, right? So that is really wrong statement because if a male is insulting any male and with any kind of slang, that is also not right. But if any man is abusing any female, so it has to be that how can you talk to me like that? It is not out how can you talk to a female like that, right? कि फीमेल बोल के कुछ अलग नहीं. आई जस्ट wanted to tell that फीमेल बोल बोल के कुछ अलग चीज नहीं है. ह्यूमन बीइंग, अगर आप मेल को नहीं बोल सकते, आप फीमेल को भी वैसे ही नहीं बोल सकते. देयर इज नो अदर काइंड ऑफ वैल्यूज यू नीड टू रेस्पेक्ट अ वुमन, because it is very normal thing. It is not that we need to be learned by our parents that okay, you should respect woman. Why? Human being, we should respect animal even, right? That is the thing.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you, Anirudh.
Thank you.
Next, Nanav. Nanav, wake up.
Ma'am, actually, I was not prepared this topic. Actually, I absent yesterday.
What? Please
No,
repeat.
I was absent yesterday. That was
Okay, okay. The topic will be that woman empowerment. क्या था? Bolvi, please repeat the topic. I forget.
Women empowerment.
Woman empowerment. Yeah, that is best option. Yeah, tell. Okay, I think he needs time.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Rinku. Rinku, are you there?
Should we move to Vishwas? Vishwas is there.
Yeah, okay. Bishwas, tell. He's on.
Always all time interested in my speech.
Yeah, everyone is interested.
Uh, and ma'am, today someone is joined our class, another planets, and Prerna, I think,
Another
is
planet.
sitting.
She's stuck in the space.
Ma'am,
Don't change
actually,
the topic. Tell.
no, no, ma'am, just
Hmm.
uh, uh, women empowerment. I can understand this topic, frankly speaking, and but remember, Crypto asked yesterday question, Prerna. Why our society in man oriented? I think Crypto. I'm right.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So I like to talk that topic. Uh, I think, in my point of view, it's not a Google knowledge. In my point of view, that time, population-wise, man are very number of population, man will be very high, and women population is very limited that time, and women is not educated. They every person will not like to educated her from that time, and today also same mentality. थोड़ा सा improvement आया है लेकिन but equal mentality from that time, and most important की number of human and man also is very different. Very small number of women and long number of man, and uh, this time our society, all women are very educated and knowledgeable, and initiatively uh, take all responsibilities. But that time, any ladies are only take a house responsibility, family responsibilities, and that time some create situation of war. So that time, lady is not a participant in the war all times. She's just like some human problems. She's pregnant, and that time she's not join the war. Na, some periods near about 2 years also. The baby was, and I think that time our society is man oriented, and some man thoughts were, in my point of view, some man will be thinks woman is just a production machine. It's a very bad things, but I think that time ऐसा लोग सोचते थे. So that's why our society is man oriented.
Exactly, Vishwas. Actually, if you search the word of the meaning of aurat, so that is also kind of a this kind of thing, that production system and everything. So that itself proves that, sometimes it is, as I said, that it is not about uh, working anywhere, right, or earning money. It is about that, are you aware of your rights or not? For example, in some time, as you know, that female are more emotional, right? Anyone can make them emotionally, they can utilize them actually.
Yes,
So they can take advantage. It is not about only males, females also sometimes they are utilizing themselves. So the thing is कि sometimes, ऐसा होता है, you must have seen or heard that फीमेल को ऐसा बोला जाता है कि अरे तुम्हें काम करने की क्या जरूरत है, मैं तो कर रही हूँ ना, कर रहा हूँ ना, तो आपको उतना तकलीफ करने की जरूरत नहीं है बाहर जाके काम करना एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सो वुमेन समटाइम दे आर वेरी हैप्पी, टू हियर दैट कि कोई है
yes,
कि मेरा हस्बैंड कितना मुझे केयर
yes, yes,
करता
yes.
है, मदर इन लॉ.
Someone is protector. Someone is protector.
या
Someone
सो
is
ये
helper.
ये मुझे भी बोला गया था, मतलब बहुत बहुत दिन पहले. before my marriage actually. So and at that time just struck my mind that ठीक है तो फिर मुझे I hope कि मुझे घर में भी काम नहीं करना होगा क्योंकि पसीना तो वहां भी होगा and everything. No,
Yes.
नहीं, घर में अलग बात है लेकिन बाहर नहीं. So at that time I got to know and understand everything that okay, that is the case actually. It was emotionally manipulating, nothing else. So female needs to
Eh,
understand that thing, that maybe sometime they the difference between controlling and caring. Sometime क्या होता है ना, most of the time they show you care, that they care about it. It can be anyone, right? They care about it, but about you back, but actually they are trying to control you. So you need to understand the difference, and we need to be a little bit more strong with our emotion, right? Because emotion everyone doesn't deserve. हर कोई
yes.
deserve नहीं करता emotion.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that in those cases actually we need to be a little bit careful, that sometime in office also, if anyone is praising us, so we become instantly happy that okay hey, हाँ मैं कर दूंगी ये काम कर दूंगी. So whenever in my office, no, whenever anyone asks me कि हाँ मैम तो बहुत अच्छा काम करते हो, क्या चाहिए, क्या करना है आज, नहीं करने वाली हूँ मैं, like that. So we need to be cautious that no one is there for you actually, right? And if anyone is in long term, if you see that any person is there, it can be male or female also, then only trust that person. Otherwise कोई आपको हवा दे रहा है, आप उड़ रहे हो, that is kind of a thing. बहुत सारे whenever you go to in-laws house after marriage, you must मतलब females notice करेंगे कि वो ना बहुत उनको हवा देते कि वाह क्या क्या खाना है, क्या खाना है, वाह वाह वाह, और बनाओ और बनाओ और बनाओ. And that day you are building kind of a expectation for them, right? कि आपने set कर दिया कि she can cook really well, she can manage everything
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah.
everything. That day you stop doing it, no? So you can change, you can see the notice the change, right? आप behavior में change देख सकते हो, आप उनके the way they treat us and everything. So Rinku has to say many things about it actually. So वो आप notice कर सकते हो कि behavior में change आता है जिस दिन आप वो करना बंद कर देते हो, right? Because people have lot of expectation from you, so we need to be careful from that thing. Rinku, Rinku, please speak. Rinku मुझे मैसेज कर रही थी actually, that's why I was saying. Unmute yourself. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है. क्या हुआ? ओके, सॉरी, रिंकू अनम्यूट नहीं कर सकती, वो तबीयत खराब है इसलिए.
Ma'am, actually, may
यस,
I?
या
Yeah,
या
ma'am.
श्योर 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 श्योर.
Yeah, ma'am. When we were discussing the topic like yesterday, uh, Prerna told that there are only rare number of females who achieved like success in their life. Like they were questioning, but I think Prerna should may I think she might know like Kalpana Chawla, who was Kalpana Chawla, Mary Kom, like they have a great success in their life.
That's why she was saying कि few females only.
Man, but there are not few. Ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Percentage is very low if you check
Yeah, ma'am. But
because
the
they are
reason,
suppressed by all the family duties and everything. They are
okay, ma'am.
suppressed
But
by
the reason, okay. I got it. But the reason is why Kalpana. Oh, if we take the example of Kalpana Chawla, okay, yeah, or Mary Kom or something, Mithali Raja, something, or any other person, okay. Why they live, we also live there. Okay, Mithali Raj, she's an Indian, I am an Indian. Okay, she ate the same food which I ate. She wear the same clothes what we wear. But the difference was in their mindset. They know how they can manipulate their life, how
correct,
they can change their life.
correct,
But there are some persons, some females, mostly females, who only know how to make them beautiful in front of
correct,
like someone else.
correct.
Okay,
Agree.
but their intention was to change their career, but their intention was to change their life. So they did. So they achieved the great achievements in their life.
You need to make your career first priority, same as male. They
Same
are
as male.
they
Yeah. Yeah.
male are also in a family. They are
Yes.
also they have work life balance. So why, it has to be all the time females that family should be preference? And it is not about preference. It is, if your child is not well and you are not going to work and you are with your child, that is not kind of a wrong thing you are doing. But to make it without any kind of reason, you are giving priority to your work and you are not giving, sorry, priority to your family and not work. So you are not able, because I just think that whatever you are doing in your career, no, you can, it is not about female, both can be manageable at the same time if you do it wisely and if you have time management skill, right? It is not about you need to sacrifice all the time one thing.
Actually, a few days ago, I watched a video. Uh, uh, there was a female who was feeding her baby in parliament. She was doing her work and as well as moral duties
Correct.
in parliament. So he has some guts.
And we need to have that kind of mindset. And in your family, if it is responsibility of female, right? We can't expect all the time of others that okay, you would help me in this and you would make me do or work anywhere else. It is not about the what others think. Actually, if you make your career priority, because in my family everyone knows that this is my priority. And I can means if any family occasion is also there or if anything is also there, they never say that take a leave. They
We
never
all should make our career as priority,
exactly.
whether it
It
is
is
male or
neither
female.
female or male. That has to
Yeah,
be
there should be no gender inequality.
exactly that, and that is called gender equality in real term. That
Yes.
and it is about if you make your career as a priority, if you give priority to your career, so other family members also try to understand that fact. If you have dream, then only they will support you, most of the housewives and most of the housewives, house for why housewives wives of India, they are working only to earn money and they want to support their family. That is the reason they want to engage themselves and they want to show the society that I am empowered. That is the reason, nothing else. They don't have any dream. If you ask any wife, right, or woman in India that what is your dream, they will never ever say that I want to become CEO, I want to become this, I want to own a company. Very few. And that's what Prerna was talking about. That very few has any kind of have any kind of dreams in their life.
But the number who changed her life, who had good intentions, gained success and changed her life. But that number who didn't have like a positive mindset, who don't have any positive structure in his mind, in his or mind, they have to sit at home and
Exactly.
find.
It is in case of both of the genders.
Yeah, it is.
And why we are talking about women, because they have other responsibilities also, so that's why they are unable to balance, right, both of the aspects, and they think that
Yeah,
this is
ma'am.
my priority.
Those those points are natural. Like, female has a body to, like, in case of reproduction, they have to feed the baby. There are some hormonal changes. It's natural things. We
But
can't change.
this
We
can't,
only.
these things, these reasons, these medical issues can't stop you. It
Yeah.
can stop you for 1 year. Your reproduction
No,
system
ma'am.
for 1 year
It makes some
only,
difference.
not
No,
for.
ma'am. Actually, it makes a difference. Like, I can share example. My friend, my coworker, is a female. Okay, he was working in a clinic. He had her own clinic. She was working from last 2 years, and when she got married, she like few months back she had a baby, and her clinic was she has to shut down his clinic. There was no work in a clinic, and it might be for, I think, 2 years. And during this period of time, there will be a, I think, shift in patient.
Yeah, that is
It
okay.
makes
But
a difference. It
if
makes a difference.
yeah, but after 2 years, if she's not starting, then that is the problem.
There is
She's
a problem.
taking pause, that is not issue. If she has
Mm.
good intention, that same thing happened with
She
me
have
also.
she should have positive intentions to
Yeah,
start the cleaning.
yeah, that doesn't mean if you are unable to work for 2 years, that should not be permanent status of
Yeah, that's the that will be point.
exactly.
That should not be permanent.
Sometimes male also take break. They can have also physical issue. It is not about female only physical
Mm-hmm.
health,
That's
right?
true.
And till 8 month you are able to work. It is not about that you need to take rest. You are able to work, right? Maybe it is not about all the time going outside of your house. From your home also, I'm also doing, and everyone can do it from their home if that kind of situations are there. So if really you want to work and you want to do, you have all the options right now. Maybe previously it was not there. So instead of searching for excuses, we need to go for the solutions. There
So
are no
we should go
solutions.
for it.
Exactly. If you have any kind of dream, you will not stop. That's why I was saying, no, she was only working. She didn't have any kind of dream or maybe goal. If she had any kind of goal, no, she would have achieved it. So 2 months, 2 years break, that can't stop you from doing that, whatever you want to achieve.
Yeah, just like we shared example, a member of parliament in
Yeah,
western state did have work and also did his moral duties.
exactly.
We should learn from them.
Because they don't take extra pressure of their
Yeah,
household duty.
they don't take extra pressure.
Because kind of a we have Indian why we are unable to progress in India, because we are making we have made cooking such a huge part of our life, and we
Hmm.
are investing so much time in that. So homemade food, definitely that is good, but never, you can't say that only if the mother cooks it then it will be tasty or healthy for you. That is wrong conception you have, right? So all the time you have to cook, that is not the solution. It can be cooked by someone else also, whether a maid or females, or maybe your mother or your in-law or your husband,
So
who.
we should help our mothers because
Exactly.
we know that we can do that work. We can clean the house. We can wash the
Men
utensils.
can do everything.
There's no much difference in that.
No.
Ma'am, during Diwali, we
Why
also
we should shy? Why we should feel shy in washing utensils, in cleaning the house?
Now, why you have this kind of mentality that you need to feel shy? That is
No,
not
because
even, that should
so
not
many
come
people.
to your mind.
Yeah,
That is
ma'am.
the point.
So many people have this feeling.
They are not people actually. So the thing is,
Ma'am, I am
that
doing like
shouldn't.
when I was in I was in eighth ninth class. I started this doing work. Like I cleaned the house. I helped my mother in washing utensils. I even wash utensils, wash clothes.
Very good. Actually, that is life skill. These are not female-based skills. These are
Yeah,
life skills
yeah.
of every individual.
That this is not the only duty for females.
Exactly, and family should be supportive for that. बहुत सारे there are many parents who say अरे बच्चा मेरा बच्चा काम कर रहा है so don't go to kitchen, please go to your work. So this kind of mentality should not be there. Whether that person is helping mother or wife, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Then there should only be some legal frameworks for the protection of a woman, in physically, not more than that.
That's it. So
Like we
we
are
need
saying,
to, as I was saying, that the female needs to be considered as human being. That's it.
just human beings, not any more than that.
Not
Like
goddess,
we are saying
nothing.
like it's
Because
a special woman like
many
that.
females are there. Just it is not about means many males are there. Those who are not morally good, right? They are
Yes.
doing criminal activity. Same as females also. They are also torturing males and everything. So don't treat them as goddess and just whatever she is doing that is correct. That is not also the right approach to
Yeah,
female.
this is everywhere. I think there are some good persons in every
Hmm.
community and bad person in every community, in every state, in every country.
Exactly. And female, as you said, that female needs to offer more things to the society that other than their beauties only. They should, they have that uh, plus point that sometimes they look beautiful and they look attractive, so everyone gets at that is different thing. It happens with male also, right? They should also look look good and presentable. That is different, and that is 1%. Don't make it your whole, quality. This is only a quality I have, that I look
But
beautiful.
majority of female are dependent on that. They
Yeah,
have a such kind of mindset.
yeah, so they
Maybe
do
maybe I am wrong, I think.
no, no, no. Maybe you are not wrong. You are right. And most of the people also, that's why they think, because whatever you have to offer, the other person will see that thing only.
Hmm.
If you meet a person, and it is not about female or male, if you meet a person, that person doesn't have any kind of dream, goal, or maybe personality, good personality, only that person had have sorry, only that person has good looks. So what that person can offer you? Only looks, nothing else, right? So you also would be having same kind of expectation that okay, that person will look good all the time, and whenever that day that person doesn't look good, that's over. You have nothing, no respect, no love, no nothing for that person, right? Because
Yeah.
and that is the same situation in case of female also, and that's what is happening.
We should treat female as humans, like just females,
Hmm.
man as men, just humans, not
Bus,
more than that.
that's it. Okay, anyone wants to add anything? Nana or कोई कुछ किसी को कुछ ऐड नहीं करना है? Accepted whatever we said. सब सो गए क्या?
There should be only
Yes.
men. There should be.
Ma'am, I want to say that.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Ma'am, I want to say that earning money is not the parameter of success.
No.
I think
No, 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 no.
my mother is
Definitely.
successful. She is a housewife, but she is a successful woman.
She's successful also.
Successful
Success is
woman.
success is success is like different from different person, different from different perspectives. Earning woman, I don't think that only Kalpana Chawla is successful woman. Every woman who want and who want what they do in their daily life, and they know that they are doing this, they are not forced to do this, they are successful women, I think.
Yeah, definitely that is true. But you know, success in success, that can be, as you said, that can be different kind of things, right? And it is mixture of different kind of things, and financial freedom, financial independence, that is also part of it, right? If you see that
But
as you can see that many housewives are there, those who are empowered, those who know about their rights, those who are not overpowering, but they know that they are getting respect also, everything from every point of view they are doing. But if you ask them also, no, to some extent they have some kind of regret inside them, that I am
But
unable, and
what
if
kind of a way?
regret that I am unable to
No,
earn
they
anything.
have regret.
if you
Sorry,
ask
ma'am?
if you ask our mother or
Regretting about their
anybody else,
life.
grandmother, they have कि आपके पास तो मौका था, मेरे पास हमारे पास मौका नहीं था, kind of this thing.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, my aunt always says that we were not supported by our family. We were supposed to do all the household work. Not he didn't send he didn't send like our sisters. He didn't send us to school to go for schooling or something like that. They only sent us to do the home household work because you have to
Exactly.
marry. Because yeah, there's the point. There's the point.
Exactly. So if you have my question is, why not? Why not? If you have that much of capabilities, you can work. Everyone has actually capabilities, and if you have option, so why not? Why to live with that tag of housewife? Because we have seen enough times.
तो tag of houses खराब क्यों है?
We have seen it enough
Being a
times that
housewife is not.
in maximum families, we are not getting respect only if we are housewives. We have seen it, and it is proven. Maybe few people are there, those who say that no, we give respect, but actually that is not the case. Very rare, 1% maybe माना जाता है.
Hmm.
So it is the fact that if you have option, go for it. Otherwise, maybe right now you are not getting any kind of regret. In
If you
future, you
want
can.
to, then go for it.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Who is that?
Sorry.
Who is that? Turn on camera, Roshan.
Can you repeat who was?
What did she
Hmm.
say?
Uh,
It was Rinku, and she
No,
said
no, no. It was
why
not
the time
Rinku.
No, no.
why
not Rinku. Another one person, I think.
Praise is in the space.
I think there's no other girl than
No,
me
From
and
no.
Rinku.
It was from
Mi-
Vishwas, I
no,
think.
no, Roshan's family.
No.
Roshan,
No.
sorry.
Roshan's.
Roshan. Yeah.
It was from
Okay,
Roshan.
and she said
Yes, sir.
why the tag of housewife is bad or not good.
Not
Yes,
What's the
ma'am.
good.
problem
You
with
can.
that tag?
Yes.
That you can ask your family members and you can ask your relatives. They will answer
Okay,
you.
okay. I'll give you a scenario. My would be want me to work because he knows that I am career oriented and I want to grow in my career and do some really nice stuff. But he don't want to work. Maybe later on in life, or maybe like after 2 or 3 years, he wants to like uh, what we can say ki he wants to stay at home, take care of the families, and wants to like travel bit more. So is he a woman? He is a supporter of women empowerment or not? Because I don't have such kind of goals. I am a career oriented girl. So he wants ki you follow your career, you follow your path, you follow your dream, and I don't want to be in such a situation. I want to.
Very good. That is too good for you.
No, that is too good for me, but I am not comfortable. Why?
So why?
Why?
Why? Now again, gender
I
discrimination you have in your mind that male has to all the time work and female.
no, no, no.
What about
It's
it
not
is about
about. It's not about work.
sometimes
It's not about work. It's just
Praise, I have
that
a
if
question.
he don't earn, or if we
so
don't
what?
earn, it is about that we don't work. It's not about one of
Some
the person.
it
Then
is
how can
personal
we
choice.
manage? How can we manage our expenses and all that stuff?
So
But
if
in that situation, is he's a supporter of woman empowerment?
he is supporter of himself, and that is completely okay with it. You should be okay with it because if a female also don't doesn't want to work, that is her choice. You can't force them because it is all about whatever your mindset has.
It's the same scenario. If we
Yes.
talk about many of the girls, including me,
Yeah.
I
Same.
don't.
Same. Same. It
Sometimes
is
I
not.
feel like I don't want to work. I just want to stay at home
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
cook
Yeah.
food.
That
So
is choice. That is his choice. Totally. You can't. You should accept it. It is nothing like that. Okay,
then
I need
again,
to end the class, please. This topic will be continued for next class also. Okay,
Mm.
I'll be giving
Okay,
another
ma'am.
topic. Don't worry. Bye, bye, bye. I need to start, otherwise they will kill me. Bye.
Okay. 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 Ma'am. Bye.
Bye.
But I thoroughly enjoyed the class.